So today I want to talk about God and rest, as well as like when you're working from a place of alignment as well as peace. I think a lot of times in religion or faith, a lot of times we have things called waves in life, which is like life hits you with waves very easily. There's a lot of corruption and, let's just say, pushback from society and this world towards any kind of faith, because it doesn't matter what it is, if it's some people, if it's this world we currently live in, a lot of things will push you back or try to stop you from reaching after your highest self, your true self, your most positive self, to be more radiant, to be more in the light. And even simple things like that bug right there in my arm, it's like it kind of represents, I feel, a good sense of, I guess you could say, distractions of this world. It's like, it's even simple things like there's a lot of negativity in the world, which if you want to be your best self, you, in a sense, perhaps you can't avoid every negative situation you might find yourself in, but the most important thing is to find inner peace and calmness within yourself when you're in every moment. It's kind of like a reference, you could say, of Jesus in the Bible, where he slept in a storm. It's not that he didn't care that he was in a storm, but it's that he has so much peace and inner stillness and calmness that he comes from, that he doesn't care unless somebody, like the disciples he was with at the time, those disciples would wake him up and he was completely calm in the middle of a storm. And that was the only reason he woke up, is because of the other people in the environment that were more, maybe not so much negative, but sort of like negative, not in peace. So that lack of peace caused these people to basically disturb his peace, in some sense physically. And this is the kind of sense of peace we need to accumulate in our life, so that we can reach a state where we can do everything in peace and stillness and slow down every movement of your life. Because when you come from a place of slowness and calmness, everything you do is going to just work out better, because you're going to be more patient. You're going to be able to handle situations better, and you're just going to have more faith in yourself. And whether you believe in a God or not right now, I would believe, or at least look into believing in God, if you are not already. And you can find a lot of, I guess, religious texts that talk about peace and whatnot. But the most important thing here is starting at least the journey of finding more positivity in your life and calmness and peace. Really practicing different methods of peace, maybe even just spending more time in like this, where I'm in nature right now. And just spending time here in stillness within, like, water, trees, literally breathing fresh air, and just having a time. There might be all sorts of distractions, people, I don't know, boats going around, whatever. Maybe there's a bug on my head right now. There's a lot of, like, you could say, like, even small devils everywhere. Beat the devil out of it. So there's a lot of, like, these negative distractions around us that could constantly hinder us, that want to hinder us. And it's effectively the devil himself kind of like working in his negative sense, trying to stop you from feeling better and positive, because this is what this society pushes you down, is pure negativity and a lot of anxiety and busyness and wasting your time on things that don't really matter at the end of the day, and chasing a lot of fame and gains of this world that at the end of the day, when you think about it, is it worth it? At the end of the day, when you are at your last breath, you're thinking, okay, you got that fame and gain, but did it really satisfy your heart? Is your heart content and fulfilled? And these are some of the questions I would ask myself and others right now. Is I'm trying to find this in myself completely as well, which is a sense of total peace and doing things slower, remembering the rest, working a meaningful life, and enjoying the journey, because at the end of the day, this is all we have, at least on this human plane that we live in the 3D world. This is all we have. So chasing all this, what this world has, worldly things, it's like it's not gonna satisfy me nor anybody else. Even though you might be satisfied temporarily, it's not gonna last, because nothing in this world lasts. Not at least in this world, perhaps in heaven. But this is all the thoughts I would have for today. I hope this enlightens you and you find some sort of solace and peace, and perhaps you can find new thoughts to develop from this. But yeah, it's just kind of no script, straight from the heart. I hope these heartfelt words can help you perhaps find a better path in your life, because there's a lot of us. I'm sure a lot of us might feel lost in this world, and there is a lot of people who are lost in this world in their own negativity or others, and this society will try to push you down. So remember to really be careful of those around you and you surround yourself with, and take even time alone and really figure your own essence out, where you're at in life. A lot of people need to change, including myself, in many ways, and I hope you can strive better towards that. Thank you for watching, and remember to have peace. God bless. If there's a will, there's a way.